What happens when multiple events stack up all at once? Do the holes in the Swiss cheese line up to cause an error? Find out today how fast things develop and why you've always got to be on your toes.
I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole.
Number 4508 Romeo, Destin advised that they have an aircraft with a blown tire on the runway, and it's going to be at least 40 minutes before they can get you in.
Stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold.
Clear up.
Alright, we're going to head down to Destin for the weekend, got a conference down there. Weather is going to be storms tonight and tomorrow, so trying to get out in front of all of that. Yet avoid a lot of the afternoon thunderstorm buildups. Going to go IFR, but we'll pick up our clearance in the air. Half for Destin is reported clear, but maybe a possibility of some fog down there based on the ruck sounding. So we've got an alternate set as well. Alright, runway 18. Runway 18, 1,800 feet is our go-no-go altitude. Anything less than that, we land on the runway in front of us or turn straight in front of us or to the left. More than 1,800, make a turn back to the right. Crosswind from the right. Engine instruments are in the green. Full power, airspeed is alive. Pitch for VY. Alright, there's 500. Flaps down, landing lights off. Pull our prop back to 2,600. Console Lake traffic, Cherokee 8 Romeo, parting the pattern to the south. Alright, we'll get our clearance. Huntsville approach November 4508 Romeo off of executive.
4508 Romeo, Huntsville approach, squawk 1506.
1506 passing 1,800 and like a IFR clearance to Delta Tango Sierra. 08 Romeo.
Missouri Romeo, radar contact 3 miles south of Huntsville Executive Airport, clear to the Delta Tango Sierra Airport as filed, call maintain 8,000 to altitude leaving.
Clear to Delta Tango Sierra as filed, 8,000 leaving 2,000, 08 Romeo.
Missouri Romeo, read back correct, Huntsville altimeter 2988.
2988, 08 Romeo. Alright, so they gave us our altitude.
Huntsville approach, Skyhawk 984 Sierra Papa, off of Redstone to the northeast training area.
So quick and easy in-flight IFR pickup there. It's VFR here, so it just saves me time. I don't have to call them and wait on them to answer and then tell them whether I'm number one for departure and give me a void time for all that stuff. No, there's not much traffic around here and they're usually fairly quiet, so it's pretty easy for them to give me an IFR clear here. I did file at 8,000 just to make sure I was above most of the cloud layers and could see the individual buildups. So the vertical development that comes above that base cloud layer, you want to try to dodge around if you can. That's where a lot of the turbulence is. We'll climb on up to 8,000 and settle in for cruise. Usually about a 2 hour and 50 minute trip. So got a little bit of a headwind, so maybe a little bit longer, but not too bad. All right, we'll settle in here. They'll probably hand me off to Birmingham here in a bit. All right, we're leaned out. 141 knots on 12.8 gallons an hour at 8,000 feet, which is, yep, 8,000 feet pressure altitude too. So coming, just got headed off to Montgomery, and the weather forecast was for some mist, haze, kind of low vis. I don't know if you can see that layer out there. It's not terrible looking down at the ground, but man, the horizon's just really indistinct. So I'd say that weather forecast was.
Yeah, 94, verify your level at 5,000.
I'd say that was pretty on top of things.
Approach 94, apologies, correct.
Roger, altimeter 2994, report wind level.
2994 for champ
2991 for champ.
Wake up to traffic, 2529 uniform for radio check.
Yes, still on guard.
Yeah, buddy, this is Stan, go ahead. Well, I just knew you were up there. I didn't know if the radio and this thing worked. Yeah, it works good, except you're on guard. On guard. What does that mean?
So, yeah, check and see if this radio worked. They said, oh, you're on guard. I was like, yeah, you up there? Yeah, you're just check and see if this radio works good.
See all the regional children guarding in tonight.
Hey, radio works great, except you're on guard. Latest report today, clouds are down, scattered 1900, broken 2400.
Champ 94, radar contact 1 mile south of the Atlas City Airport. They request at Montgomery.
Destin still reporting skies clear, so not unusual to have clouds over the mainland and clear over Destin. But I don't know if they'll end up giving me a visual or if they'll give me an approach with clouds like that over Eglin. I would imagine if they're running
Montgomery approach, red night CP1, level 8,000.
instrument approaches into Eglin, they would give me an instrument too, so we'll see.
We come to traffic, 2529er uniforms departing runway 9er. We come to. Dear God, everyone's told you you're on guard.
Missouri Romeo contact Karen's approach 121.1, good day.
21-1, good day, 08 Romeo.
121.5.
Karen's approach 4508 Romeo 8000.
4508 Romeo, Karen's approach, altimeter 2993.
930 Romeo. Alright, so they did give me off to Karen's approach. So we just contacted Destin, or Eglin approach rather, and they're advertising the visuals for 1-4 at Destin, but if you look at the weather at Eglin, they're reporting 1600 broken, 2200 broken, 2800 broken. And right across the bay at Destin is reporting skies clear. Actually, it's now variable view at 2000, but I think there's a marine, not a marine layer, but a inland cloud layer that's kind of built up right over the inland, and it clears up over the water. We'll see if I'm able to pick up the visual as I come in though.
Expected. November 08, Romeo, fly heading 190, back to approach traffic flow.
190, 08 Romeo.
190.
That is my current heading, 08 Romeo.
08 Romeo, roger, fly heading 200.
200, 08 Romeo. So usually they'll vector you IFRs over the west bring in that way, and then they'll bring the VFRs over the east. Alright, visuals of 1-4, so got the ATIS there, we've got whiskey. It'll be visual 1-4, we got plenty of landing distance. And we'll go ahead and put in the approach for visual 1-4 here.
Number 08 Romeo, descend at 5 discretion, maintain 5,000.
Pilot's discretion to 5,000, 08 Romeo. Alright, there's our descent. So, and it's smooth, so we'll go ahead and leave the power in. Going smooth there, I'll leave the power in, unless we pick up about 20 knots on the way down. Picks up for that slow climb. Yeah, so that layer of clouds is just over the inland part, almost right over, just inland of Eglin, looks like. It looks like that layer is just kind of sitting right over the top of inland. And clear on the other side. I was a little worried about some of the SKU-T and RUG forecasts had shown that the temperature dew point were meeting each other at the ground. First 100 feet suggestive of fog, and there were some reports of some possible predicted mist, low visibility and fog. So, but it doesn't look like we're going to have to mess with that. That's nice. All right, before landing checklist, ATIS, we got approach briefing. We're visual 1-4. Have a GPS switch is set. Fuel is on the fullest tank. We'll go ahead and switch it now. And get our before landing checklist shortly.
Cherokee 08 Romeo, contact arrival 132.1.
32-1, 08 Romeo.
Common 71 approach.
Common 71 approach on 12425.
Common 71 approach.
Arrival 4508 Romeo 5000.
Common 4508 Romeo, going to approach down clear.
There's Eglin through the clouds there. Yeah, I think they're going to vector me out over the beach and back. Arrival 4508 Romeo, we'll take lower when available.
Number 4508 Romeo, roger, send to maintain 4000.
4000 Romeo.
PA32 contact mission 135.25.
3525, okay, 92.
I'm going to go ahead and pull the power back here, so I don't get vectored too far out over the ocean.
You've probably heard about the Swiss cheese model, where when all the holes in the Swiss cheese line up, that's what leads to a possible accident. So watch and see what happens over the next couple of minutes.
Number 4508 Romeo, Destin advised that they have an aircraft with a blown tire on the runway, and it's going to be at least 40 minutes before they can get you in.
And approach 450 Romeo, was that 40 minutes, 40 minutes at Destin?
Number 08 Romeo, affirmative, 40 minutes.
All right, can I get a climb back up to like 7,000 or 8,000 and a hold?
Number 08 Romeo, I maintain 8,000.
8,000, 08 Romeo, and how about a heading back away from the water also?
Number 08 Romeo, second.
Yeah, we'll take a heading away from the water when able, 0 Romeo.
Departure Spooky 43 is 1,600, runway heading.
Spooky 43, I'm going to approach on it.
Spooky 43 with flash.
Number 08 Romeo, clear direct azimuth, hold is published.
What was that waypoint again for 08 Romeo?
Number 08 Romeo, azimuth.
Can you spell that?
Number 08 Romeo, Alpha, Juliet, Lima, India, Papa.
Alpha Juliet Lima India Papa and hold as published 0 Romeo.
2664, contact approach 125.2.
252, good day, Allegiant 2664.
Allegiant 2664, correction 125.1.
251, Allegiant 2664.
343, radar contact 6 miles south of Herbert. Verify you want the H area. 343A, firm H area 10,000. 343, climb maintain 10,000, turn right, heading 270. 2701, climb maintain 10,000, 343.
Alright, let's find algebra.
343, turn right, direct Herbert, complete your climb within the allowed confines of Herbert's class 7. 343, sending right direct Herbert, and we'll climb to 10,000 at confines of myself. 08 Romeo, traffic 12 o'clock, 15 miles westbound of the Mooney, VFR 6,500 feet.
Okay, local traffic 08 Romeo.
Number 73 Whiskey, traffic 1 o'clock, 15 miles southeastbound is a PA32 climbing out of 4,800 for 8,000.
73 Whiskey, Roger, looking.
Alright, so
Three 43 advise when you'd like to go on your mission.
43 Wilco.
alright, well, we'll get up here and we will hold algebra.
Number 08 Romeo, that traffic now 12 o'clock and 3 miles, 6,500.
I'll look at 08 Romeo.
Number 73 Whiskey, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles, southeastbound.
73 Whiskey, looking. Whiskey traffic site, no factor.
Number 73 Whiskey, roger. Number 08 Romeo, traffic catch your site.
Approach 910,700 transiting south. Let's go freeway 8 miles and head below 1,000 feet.
910, I'm going to approach, sound clear. Number 08 Romeo, traffic no factor.
Roger 0 Romeo.
Alright, well, we're going to hold teardrop here. We will
Delta 2095, turn left heading 360, contact approach 125.1.
Alright, so we are within gliding distance of Eglin. We have slowed down to
Over 22, turn left heading 360, contact approach 125.1.
510 indicated.
360, 125.1, Opus 22, good night.
And pulled the power and mixture back. And we are doing about 11 gallons an hour, and we have 60 gallons remaining. So we got a good 5 or 6 hours left. At this rate, I could fly all the way back home, but it's at 40 minutes, so hopefully not that long, but we'll see. We'll give them another 20, 30 minutes and see if we have an update.
Approach, 910. Number 8, Lima Victor, say intentions.
I'd like to land at Destin when the airfield is able.
Number 8, Lima Victor, Roger, it's going to be a while. Do you want to just fly along the coastline?
Yeah, what was the last estimate they gave you?
Number 8, Lima Victor, about 40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes. I thought it was 4 minutes.
Negative 40. Number 8, Lima Victor, Destin just said 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, 15, 20 minutes. We'll just, I guess, fly around out here. Is there a certain heading or racetrack pattern you want us on for 88 Lima Victor?
Number 8, Lima Victor, own navigation's approved.
Okay, we'll just do our own navigation, 88 Lima Victor.
Alright, so 15 or 20 minutes is better than 40 minutes.
How far east do you plan to proceed?
Alright, we have been in a hold now for
781, clear direct Tiffin, Papa.
about 20 minutes.
November, then Heaven, then it's south.
They just gave us an update, said they're hoping that the run will be open in another 10 or 15 minutes. So we're just holding at the missed approach point 414. We still have, this rate, 5 hours of fuel remaining.
Wings 81, call maintain flight level 190.
You can always go land at Crestview.
81, thanks.
Times like these, it's really nice to have this GTN because I loaded the hold and I've been able to basically just let the GPN direct everything.
600 for 1,600 runway heading. Dragon 55, I'm going to departure at it.
Shooter 140, you have traffic at your 1 o'clock and 5 miles, holding a Cirrus 2000 VFR. Additional traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles, holding is a PA32 and a descent down to 3,000.
Shooter 140, searching for traffic.
Yeah, 8 term, sir, just hold position for now.
Segment 888 Lima Victor, just looking for an update on Destin.
Stand by. 8 Lima Victor Tower just said that they're doing the cloud sweep as we speak.
Copy that, 8 Lima Victor.
Remember 8 Lima Victor, the runways are open and you can proceed direct Destin when you report the field in sight.
Okay, proceeding direct Destin, and I have it in sight right now, 8 Lima Victor.
Roger, stand by. 08 Romeo heading 360, descend and maintain 3,000.
360, 3000, 08 Romeo.
All right, so they've opened the runway back up.
14 clear for takeoff.
Bringing the
Runway
vectors
heading
back.
for 1 Mike Lima.
And 08 Romeo has Destin in sight.
08 Romeo, Roger, I'm waiting for a Premier jet to depart off of runway 14. You can descend and maintain 1,600.
1,600, 08 Romeo.
Departure 1 Mike Lima is off of Destin, 800 climbing.
November 99, 1 Mike Lima, going to pressure verify 1 mile southeast of Destin, southeast bound. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Position check up to 230 for 1 Mike Lima.
1 Mike Lima, radar contact, fly your present heading for your climb.
Present heading 1 Mike Lima.
08 Romeo, turn left heading 340.
340, 08 Romeo.
I have the Premier jet in sight.
Shooter 140, maintain VFR south of the coastline, contact fence call approach 119.
All right, so we get a pre-landing checklist. Gas is on the fullest tank. Gears down lock. Mixture is on the rear side of peak. Props are set at 2400. Flaps to go. Seatbelts are secure. Switches are good.
Dragon 56, contact with mission 135.25.
Dragon 56, switching 13525, see ya.
Good day. 08 Romeo, clear visual approach runway 14. Contact Destin Tower 118.45.
Clear for the visual 14 and over to tower 08 Romeo.
Alright, turn that off.
Saratoga 4508 Romeo is 5 miles east, visual runway 14.
November 4508 Romeo, Destin Tower, port a left base for runway 14, please.
Left base 1408 Romeo. And tower 08 Romeo here. Looks like I'm set up a little bit better for a left down one if that's okay.
November 4508 Romeo, left down one is fine, 2 sec.
Alright, left down 10 Romeo.
Alright.
In November 4508 Romeo, have you in sight, runway 14, you're clear to land when variable at 5.
Clear line runway 1408 Romeo.
It's like this is where it's really nice to have that visual approach path and visual approach you can load on the GTN. Just gives you one more reassuring thing. Alright, there's our runway. Turn our downwind. Go get our first notch of flaps here.
Glass Air 446 Kilo Whiskey, I have your VFR squawk, sir, of 2632 and departure frequency is 132.1. Your squawk is 2632. November 4508 Romeo, take it down to taxiway Alpha 5, taxi to your parking via Alpha to be a left on Alpha 4, monitor ground point 6.
Alpha 5, Alpha left on Alpha 4 departing, ground point 60. Yeah.
Well, that was an interesting flight. Had a 40-minute hold because of a blown tire on the runway right as I was about to enter the downwind. That was good practice though. Climb, enter the hold. Just make sure so that we could stay lean and maximize our fuel economy.
How's it going? I'm gonna get a top off. I'll be here till Sunday. What's that? Yeah, I had to hold out there for about half an hour. So. What was it? Oh, okay. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, so.